Hello, my name is Jim Lee, and I'm with a company called Daytona Designs. We are a web design company based out of Daytona Beach, Florida. And I'm going to be doing a simple tutorial here on adding a product to your Magento shopping cart. We're going to focus mainly on adding a simple product. Now, if you look at the page we're on right now, it's called the dashboard. After you log into the managerial section of your website, this is the first page you're going to see. So we want to go to catalog, and you'll see there's several options here. We want to click manage products to add a product. Now from this page, you'll see there are a list of all the products on this website. We got 3 pages with 200. We got a total of 3 pages, and there's 200 per page. So, it's a pretty good sized website, and we're still adding products to it. All right, let's get started. Now, to add a product, you go over here to the right to the Add Product button over here. Click Add Product, and you'll be redirected to the new product page. Now, as I said, we're going to just do a simple product. There are several product types. You've got grouped, configurable, virtual, bundle, downloadable. But we're just going to focus on the simple product for right now. And so you want to leave your attributes set to default, and your product type is simple product. Click the Continue button. Now, here's where we start putting in the product details. And every place it is required, you'll see there's a red asterisk next to it. So we want to make sure we get all these from the beginning. So let's begin. I'm going to enter a product called a bone-handled folding knife. So let me enter that in the name. Okay, we got the name there. Now, down here, the short description. The short description, if you look at the website, I've already got a product up. On the website, it says Quick Overview. This just gives the visitor to your site an idea of what the product is. That's this information right here, Quick Overview. But in the back side, it's called a short description. Now, I've already got my short description on a Word document, so all I have to do now is copy and paste it. So I'm going to copy my short description. I'm going to highlight it, right click, and then left click copy. Go back to the back side. Now here we have what's called a WYSIWYG editor. And the WYSIWYG stands for what you see is what you get. You click that button, and it opens an editor. Now, you left click to put your starting point right there. You'll see it flashing. Normally, you can right click and click paste. But in the Magento cart, you'll see copy, cut, paste is not available in Mozilla and Firefox. Do you want more information about this issue? I just click cancel. Okay, so let's left click. We got our starting point. To get your information in there, hold down the control key and then click the letter V, and it pastes everything in there. It pastes your text in there for you. Then go down here to the bottom, lower right, and click Submit. Now you'll see it's put it in there. Now we're going to do the same thing for the description, which I have also saved. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to right click, left click copy, open my back end up again. Again, I'm going to click the editor. I'm going to click in my starting point, hold the control key down, and push the letter V. And there it's copied in. And again, you click submit. The next required area is the SKU number, which is a unique identifier for the product. If your products are numbered, that's where you enter it. For this particular product, you could put in there bone-handled knife 1 or something. But I like to use numbers, so I'm going to use 15050. And then we go down here. The next one is weight. This is very important. The weight is used to determine how much shipping your shopping cart is going to charge your customer if you do charge for shipping. I'm just going to put in 1/4 of a pound. So I'm going to put in 0.25. So now we've got 1/4 of a pound in there. Now you go on down, you look, none of these fields are really required, so we're not going to bother with them right now. Next thing requires status. Now you want to select the status. If a disabled status will allow you to enter your product into the database, but if it's marked disabled, it won't show up on the front end of the website. So in order to see it on the website, it has to be enabled. Now you come down to visibility. It defaults to catalog search. That's where you want it. Now you can have not visible individually, which again, that's another tutorial. You can have catalog search or catalog and search. We want catalog and search because we want visitors. If you look at the front end of the site, we have a search function up here. We want visitors to be able to type something in and hit search and find it. So if somebody types in bone-handled knife, folding knife, then it's going to come up in the search. But back to the back end, okay, we got everything here we need. You can come up here and you can click Save and Continue Edit, which it takes you now, that general section's been saved. Now it takes you to the prices. Here's where you enter what you're charging for that product. I'm going to charge $20 for this knife. All right, I got that in. Now I'm coming down here to the next required field is tax class. This is a taxable good, so I'm going to select taxable good. And you come to the bottom. Is product available for purchase with Google Checkout? This website does not utilize Google Checkout. So we're going to select no. And again, we're going to come up here to the upper right and click Save and Continue Edit. Now once it's saved, it'll take you, you'll see it says this product has been saved. Now you want to go to the meta information. This is important. This is how the search engines find you. So for the meta title, I always put in what the product is. So we have a bone-handled folding knife. All right, that's the meta title. And what that's going to do, it's going to tell the search engines what this page is, what it's about. Now, for meta keywords, they're not. Google says they're not as important as they used to be, and you really don't need them. But I don't trust everybody, so what I do, I'll highlight this, and I'll right-click, copy. Then I'll come down here to the meta keywords section, left-click, and here you're allowed to right-click and paste. So I'll right-click and I'll paste. Now, I want each of these words to be a keyword. So I'm going to put a comma after bone. I'm going to put a comma after handled. And I'm going to put a comma after folding. Now we're going to come down here to the meta description. This is kind of important because after somebody searches on Google, say if they type in bone-handled folding knife, this is the meta description is what's going to come up below your website. It's going to tell you, it's going to tell the user what this page is about. So you want to left-click, right-click, and paste. And again, you'll see it's bone-handled folding knife. So if the user types in bone-handled folding knife and it comes up in a search result, they can look at it and say, that's a bone-handled folding knife, and they're more likely to click on it. Now, let's go to images. Again, you can click Save and Continue Edit, or you can just enter everything. I generally enter everything and then click Save at the end. But here we are at images, and you'll see there's a little symbol here that shows that hasn't been saved yet. So you come back, okay, we're on images now, and you want to add an image, which I've already saved. I've already sized and saved. For this website, we're using a width of 500 pixels. So I've already sized it and saved it. Now we're going to browse the files on my computer by clicking Browse Files. The pop-up comes up, and I'm looking for bone-handled folding knife. There it is. Left-click, and then click Open. You'll see that the bone-handled folding knife has been added here. Now, if you want to remove it, you put the wrong product in, hit Remove, it takes it out, and you can browse for another file. But this is the file we want, so I'm going to click Upload File. The file is now uploaded, and you come over here and bring your cursor over that, and you'll see it shows a picture of it. Now, the label is important also, because this is what tells the search engines what that image is. They can't see images. So you want to type in, again, bone-handled folding knife. Alright, and then you come over here and you select base image, small image, and thumbnail. All these need to be selected because on the website, these are the images that come up. Now you're finished with this section. And again, you can click Save and Continue Edit, or I just go on to the next thing. Design, recurring profile, gift options, inventory. For this website, we don't need to worry about it. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to categories. We're going to click on it. Now, this is all the categories that are in your website. Now, we go to the knife section, and we click the little plus, and it expands. This particular knife is made by a company called Benchmade. So I'm going to select that. I want it saved there. And then I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to click Save. Now the product, you'll see it in here. Bone-handled folding knife. It's a simple product. It's using a default attribute set. The SKU is $10.50. We're charging $20 for it. And it's an enabled product. Okay, so the product's been added. Now let's go to the front end of our site and see if we can find it. Let's go to Knives and Benchmade. Okay, here's all the Benchmade knives that are in this site. Now, we just added it, so it's going to be on page 3. We click the 3, and if you look, there's our knife that we just added. You can left-click, and it'll open up into a bigger, it'll open up into the bigger page, and you'll see here's our quick overview, and down here are our details about the knife. And your visitor can add it to cart from there. But adding the products is actually a pretty simple thing. After you do it a couple times, you get pretty good at it, and it goes pretty quickly. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view our tutorial. And when you're done editing, please be sure you click Log Out. Always log out when you're done working in the managerial section of the website. It's a very important thing. But again, thanks for viewing this tutorial, and look for us again. Thank you.